Good morning, everyone. How y'all doing today? I hope you're doing better than I am. Yeah, still battling that issue. I know I was doing a little bit better, or actually quite a bit better yesterday afternoon with doing the reading, but yeah, definitely went back down again last night. And then this morning I woke up, I was feeling pretty good. I actually got a good night's sleep. My body let me rest and everything. I felt so good and everything. I thought, oh, maybe I'll be able to at least go out there and do my yoga and so forth. And then they hit again. If you've been following my morning messages, especially the last couple mornings, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So, but if you haven't, yeah, I'm going to give you a little education. Yeah, I went basically was diagnosed type 1 diabetic a couple months ago. And because of everything my body was going through because of it, I had entered into a false menopause. And I came out of that. And it's like my body is basically playing catch up now. It's like, ouch. Yeah, and now today I get to be a little nauseous too on top of it all. It's like, oh my gosh. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. So, but on the plus side, last night, I know one of the things I have been talking about with redoing, the business and so on and so forth. One of the things that I wanted to do is I really wanted to also redo the products a little bit, but I needed to be able to clear off my desk so I have some space to work. So, because I had a whole bunch of paperwork sitting there from, basically, stuff from the hospital, stuff from the doctors, stuff that's been mailed to me, and so on and so forth. Which just focusing on me, getting myself back to what I needed to be, and so forth. I've just been taking a lot of that stuff and just throwing it on the desk and leaving it. And so I had like a good couple months worth of paperwork sitting there. Well, almost a couple months paperwork just sitting there. It's a lot of it was unopened envelopes even. So yeah, I decided, you know what? I'm gonna take advantage of this situation and kind of kill two birds with one stone. Get some movement going again with my body, despite the cramps and so forth, and yeah, and get all that cleared up, especially since trash day is coming up. So another bird can have a stone thrown at it, basically. So yeah, I decided to just go ahead and do all of that. So my desk is all nice and cleared off, and I have some space to work again. This camera. There we go. I know. But anyway, so yeah, it's all nice and cleared off. Everything is set, ready to go, and so forth. So I can start. And I thought of how I really want to be able to do this calendar that I really want to design for myself. Of course, I'd have it for sale for you guys as well and everything. Um, just to kind of give you an idea of, for those of you who don't know, I have been selling calendars, downloadable calendars, undated. So that way you can get started with them right away. They could either be additions to your current calendar that you're using, or you can start your own. Okay. Also do stickers, and that way you can get creative with them and so forth. And basically, the calendars are are task managers, broken down into 6 different categories in relation to your life, your mind, body, spirit, career, home, and finances. Okay, and there's that calendar, and then there's another one that also has each of those task managers categories, but also a journaling section. So what I was wanting to do though is to do my own calendar where I want to test it, try it out and see how it goes, to fit in with my life and everything, because I do like to journal. Um, And I do like to, and I know a lot of people do like to journal and everything. I know a lot of people are just, more into more of, at least from a lot of things that I see, it's a little bit more of like a scrapbooking, journaling sort of situation. Not really actually writing journal, but just kind of taking bits and pieces of stuff and doing more of a visual journal. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm like, what's the term I'm trying to think of? It's basically more of a visual journal. But me, I actually like to write things. So I wanted to take the idea that I had was to take the one calendar that I had up on the website, and that's basically calendar slash journal, and break it out, and instead of having all 6 categories on 2 facing pages, break it out to where it's just one calendar, or one category, excuse me, but do it into tabs for and basically, using the rings and so forth. I know I have it in my head what I'm trying to do and everything, but I can see about starting to do that now, and I'm really excited about it. The reason why you can't see any of the calendars or anything now is because the website is done. So not because no sales or anything, but because of certain things that happen with my hosting provider. I've just decided to walk away from them. And in the process, I had been thinking about doing a whole new rebrand, because the business started off one way, but it has morphed into something else. So I want to do a whole new rebrand, whole new name, whole new rebrand, and so on and so forth. So, and that's going to take time, because I want to be able to do write up a business plan, do a marketing plan, social media plan, so on and so forth. Okay, it takes time to write up. So, and then of course the branding style guide, with the color choices, what the logo is going to look like, the business cards, all, marketing materials, what they look like, so on and so forth. All of that takes a lot of time. That's why us graphic designers and so forth charge so much money for that. It's because if you want to do it and you want to do it right, it costs money. It takes a lot of time, and because of it, it costs money. Okay, and my background is in graphic design and marketing, so that's the reason why it takes time. It could take a good year. Okay, to do it right, it can take a good year. Okay, it's more than just just go to at logos.com or whatever, and just do me up a logo. This is an idea I have, just do it up for me. And then it winds up being a crapshoot as to whether it would actually work or not. If you want to do a proper business, start a proper business, you should take these steps, so in that way you have something in place, something in writing. It's a little bit more concrete, and instead of it being all willy-nilly and everything, it's something that's more concrete. Okay, yeah, and of course everybody wants everything done right now, but unfortunately, to do things properly, you have to have time and patience. Okay, so that's why it's not a good idea just to up and quit your jobs and try and go into business for yourself and hope for the best. No, it's not a good idea. So, in the meantime, I'm going to keep going with these videos under the old brand and so forth, and go from there. If you want to see, what was for sale and so forth, just DM me, and I can at least send you the mock-ups, so that way you can see them. Okay, see if you're in, and if you're interested, let me know. I'm willing to offer you. The stickers would be for cost. The calendar pages, I would just send them to you. No charge unless you want to donate something. And there's also emergency cards. No matter what, those will always be free. Okay, so just let me know. DM me. I'll send them to you. Okay, so, and the calendar pages also come in 20 different colors, so that's also really cool. So anyway, we're at that time now. Like, subscribe, hit the notification buttons, and please share. Okay, so I'll talk to you all this afternoon with the tarot reading.